Welcome to this episode of Star Wars Declassified, where we look into different facts and stories revolving around the Star Wars canon, universe, and lore. This week we'll look into the first time Darth Vader was shot down in space combat against a rebel fleet in the Battle of Vrogas Vas, as seen in the Marvel Star Wars comic, Vader Down. Darth Vader, known already for his highly skilled piloting ability since his former days as Anakin Skywalker, never really knew defeat as a pilot as a Sith. Each and every mission he engaged in space combat for the Empire, he would always reign victorious, coming out on top no matter the odds or who he was facing. As a matter of fact, his only one loss was during the Battle of Yavin, to which he was hit out of the Death Star blast zone by his own fellow TIE fighter. However, other than not stopping the rebels destroying the Death Star, it was not technically a real space combat loss, as Vader's TIE was largely untouched and is still very functional. However, that would soon very well change. Sometime after the Battle of Yavin, Darth Vader went out to personally look for Luke Skywalker and capture him for destroying the Death Star. He learned from Dr. Aphra that Luke was on Vrogas Vas, a barren planet with no known native life forms but rich in gas emissions, as well with once housing a Jedi temple. Once Darth Vader came out of hyperspace to land on the planet with his TIE Advanced, he found 3 Rebel Alliance X-Wing squadrons orbiting the planet. As he sensed Luke Skywalker's presence, he remained and charged against the Rebel starfighters, who at first dismissed his TIE as a mere Imperial scout. During the battle, Vader engaged the X-Wing starfighters, and managed to take out both Blue and Yellow Squadron using not only his superior piloting skills, but as well as the help of the Force. Using the Force, Vader at one point managed to even have a stream of proton torpedoes that was shot at him to instead be directed right back at the Rebel fighters. Eventually, Vader was then confronted by Luke, who was flying as Red 5. Luke, fully knowing it was Vader piloting the TIE Advance and what he was capable of, knew that there was only one way of taking him out. As such, Luke flew his X-Wing directly into Vader's TIE in a suicide run, hoping to kill him. However, neither were killed, as during the collision, their stabilizers were damaged, prompting their craft to crash land on the planet's surface instead. At that point, the rebels began their operation to try and apprehend Vader on Vrogas Vas, at which unsurprisingly, whether in space or on foot, was as well not an easy task to accomplish. And that will do it for this week. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel to not only support it, but keep up with Star Wars news, gaming, and canon lore released every week. And consider following me on Twitter and Facebook to never miss out on the latest Star Wars related content. May the Force be with you, always.